Hi guys, and welcome to the first video on my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mac, and basically today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking you through each step of my makeup routine while sort of answering questions about myself. So yeah, my name's Mac, I am 19 years old and I'm from the sunniest place in the world of Teesside in the northeast of England, the home of the Parmo. A few things to know about me are that I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for 4 years now, and I'd never ever considered makeup, beauty, anything like that up until one of my school friends actually had said to me, oh well, I'm going to this party, do my makeup basically, because she'd seen that I was like interested in like watching people like Nikki Tutorials and Jeffree Star, like some of the OG beauty gurus. So she said, well, use my makeup, do my makeup, and then that was that. And even after that I still hadn't sort of even considered getting into makeup really, but for about a month after, all of my friends were like, you need to start doing makeup, you need to make a makeup page, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I was like, well, I didn't even consider starting doing makeup, but I did, and here we are 4 years later. Oh god, it sounds so cringy saying it. I was being very different from every other boy that I ever knew and was made to feel different. And obviously I knew I wasn't like 100% like the rest of them, but I didn't think there was anything like wrong with me, so to speak, which is kind of how I was made to feel as a kid, and it's not nice, but I've definitely got a thicker skin because of it. I was very much like picked on as a kid and bullied all through like primary and secondary school, but I think it had got to the point where I was like, do you know what, serious level, why am I letting these other kids control my life? Because I've never done it before, so why am I going to start now? Yeah, that was that really. And then after secondary school, I went to college and studied A-level biology, chemistry and psychology. Did my full 2 years. Really enjoyed psychology, so I thought, I'll take this further. I'll go to uni. And so I went to uni and I did almost 2 years of my psychology course and kind of realised that psychology wasn't like exactly what I wanted to do. And I actually had more interest in developing my business further, to the, not disappointment, but very much shock of my mum and dad. And it did cause a lot of a very weird time of my life where, like, for once, me and my mum weren't best friends, which was very weird for me, because from literally being like birthed, my mum had always been my best friend. A good like 2 months where we very rarely spoke, not because she was disappointed in me, but she's always been like the biggest advocate for not just my education, but like my older brother and sister as well. She always says, sacrifice now so you don't have to sacrifice later. But it kind of got to that point where I think she sort of understood that I wasn't doing it and leaving without a plan of action. So it's definitely in my mindset that like I'm benefiting from not being there at the moment. I mean, it didn't last very long. We've kind of crossed that bridge. While I do my concealer, I'll tell you a little story about when I was younger in school. I actually was moved up a year for being a clever clogs. I was like, oh, I didn't know they could do that. I thought they only did that in films. No, I am living proof. You can be moved up a year. I was actually one of the smartest people in my year group as well, even in the year above. Fun fact, I have psoriasis. It's from you. So thanks for that, ma'am. She knows I blame her for that fully, and she will never ever live it down. If I could find it. I have 2 doggies. I am a proud dog dad, and at 19-year-old I was not about to ready to be a father of a child. So that's totally off the cards. However, dogs are not. So I have 2 dogs. I've had one for like a year and a half, and he is a Springer Spaniel called Flynn. And I also have a new puppy dog who is literally twice the size of Flynn already at 8 months old. But I have a white Siberian Husky called Bo. Also, just in case you couldn't tell, I'm not a natural blonde, funnily enough. I know, shocker. I'm a natural ginger, and I'm very proud of that. I've been asked, how did I get into drag? Drag Race was literally the best thing I found as like a 14-year-old boy. It was so different from anything I'd ever seen before, and it was like, oh my god, there's all these like gay boys that are like me. It was like so weird to see so many people in like the queer community to be like represented. And for me, it was like a bit of consolidation that all those years of hiding myself was just a waste of time, because realistically, what was the point? There wasn't one. I remember seeing Naomi Smalls, who is literally one of my favourite drag queens ever in the world. And I just remember seeing her on my screen and thinking, oh my God, I need to be her. I had a birthday party for my 16th and I was like, oh my God, I want to do a fancy dress. I want to do something different. And I thought, circus themed. So your boy decided to go for the whole showgirl, like burlesque performer at the circus, that kind of vibe. And obviously looking back, it was tremendously dreadful. Drag didn't change me as a person. Drag actually brought my already very loud, bubbly personality out to the surface even more. As a kid, I was a dancer from literally being like 4-year-old. Everything that I loved to do kind of pointed to drag, and I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. Here we are, better late than never. So RuPaul's Drag Race is a massive influence to me. Were you nervous to be self-employed? And the answer to that simply is yes. Oh my God. And being fully self-reliant, it's a scary process. You go from knowing that you're going to get paid this amount every month to basically throwing yourself out there for people to be like, well, you do you. Even still to this day, actually, I still get the question of like, when are you going to get a proper job? And for me, that just cements the fact that like some people are just still so ignorant to the idea of people doing something that's a bit different and doing something that's more creative, and that isn't well, I'll go to work, I'll wear a suit, I'll go to the office 9 to 5 Monday to Friday and then have my weekends free. I know a lot of people are jealous of the fact that I can work for 10 hours on a Saturday and what they will work in 50 hours Monday to Friday, I'll earn more. I've been asked who my biggest makeup inspirations are, and there's a few different people. For actual artistry, that's the Teesside accent coming through, disgusting. I've always, literally, since Mitchell became a thing, he's literally been one of my biggest inspirations because he is so creative and he's so talented. Even just his attitude to everything, he has such a good attitude about everything. It's nice to see because there's so many negative people out there, especially in the beauty industry. Like, there's so much that goes on and he totally keeps out of it all, and that's like a big thing for me. For the time that you're spending arguing with someone, you could be practicing another look and getting better. The business aspect of everything. Jeffree Star, I can't say enough. He's literally one of my favourite people in the world. Jeffree Star is like my biggest successor. Like, they speak for themselves. And he never compromises quality for the sake of expense either, and that's like a big thing for me. Oh yeah, don't mind me. Just a blue jewellery box full of insanely pigmented blue eyeshadows. Like, that is the one for me. Because I hate boring. And as much as I'm going to bore you with like a brownie yellow smoky eye today, that's not my thing. Colourful eyeshadow will always be the way to my heart, which is why I own like one single neutral eyeshadow palette, and I think that's literally it. Sorry, I said it, I know, controversial opinion. Browns are boring, my opinion. I'm literally just going to do a quick little... Off camera, I've just done a little, like, nice foxy brown, neutral, yellow to match my top. And for my lashes today, I'm just going to be taking the fucking lashes in the style FLE, and these are literally my favourite ever lashes. And they're local as well. There's a lad called Jay who literally has my heart. He's such a lovely boy. He like hand packages, hand delivers, and the lashes just get better and better every time. He's so established already at such an early stage in like this business venture. He's definitely worth a mention, and please like check them out because they are so stunning. And come on, look at that. That side versus that is... speaks for itself. I had a very weird question. If we evolved from monkeys, why do we still have monkeys? And to that, I could not give an answer. That's some evolutionary science stuff, and that is not my forte. Because the simple answer is, I don't know. Lashes are on. I've had a few more questions that have come up on my Instagram. I've been asked, do I have any filler? No. A follow-up question to that, I was asked how I get my eyebrows so fluffy and long. I'm also fully qualified in fluffy brow and HD brow treatments. And so obviously like the fluffy brow is literally how I get my fluffy brows. I have a few hairs that aren't like my real hair. Shock. Oh my god, gasp. And I do like to bring my eyebrows quite far in as well, which a lot of people don't like. Well, because they make mistakes like that one. Oh my god, that is so annoying. It's not that deep. They will kind of calm themselves down. But even so, this is a look. She's a look. I mean, they are very thick at the moment because my eyebrows are so pissy, especially when like I haven't had them done. Like, and obviously I do dye them a lot darker now because I am no longer a redhead. I am white, but currently she's looking very purple. Oh, oh, wow. Ah, I'm stuck. Oh my God, some people have just had nightmares from watching me put that in my eye. Wow. Oh, there we go. She's back. I'm just going to do my lips off camera and then I will be back again. Just applied a nice nude lip off camera because it's my favourite thing to do. One last question I need to answer is what made me start YouTube, and that is purely I've been asked by so many clients and so many people who follow me on Instagram to start a YouTube channel for them to have more access to my knowledge of makeup, I suppose. Because a lot of people that I have, like my clients wise, trust my opinion a lot and kind of need this sort of outlet to see my authentic reactions to product reviews and things like that. And obviously I watch a lot of YouTube, and it's been something I've wanted to do for a while and just never really got around to doing it. So being like quarantined in lockdown has given me a lot of time to do that, and then eventually force myself to do this video, and hopefully it doesn't seem too awkward to everyone because, like I say, it is my first video and I'm not that used to talking to an empty camera because I very much prefer talking to people. So that's that really. But like I say, please subscribe to my channel because it would mean literally the world to start following from YouTube, as well as like, oh my God, the state of that hand is a joke, as well as Instagram and etc. But yeah, like I said, please subscribe, leave any comments down below if you've got any further questions. I want to suggest any more videos because, like I say, I've got plenty of time on my hands to be working on them. Yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.